I'm gonna stare you down until it wears you out. Stare you down. Stare.
Yeah, so CHVRCHES, their song Lungs really inspired this song for me. They have like a really like blasted snare, and I think we recreated some of that, not intentionally or anything, but we have a snare that's a white noise that we'll play a little bit later. So yeah, at the beginning, honestly, like to create, I made this top loop in Ableton, and some of it was like, I'm not someone who plays drums, so when I'm programming drums, I can be really imaginative in a way that sometimes makes it annoying for people to play my stuff live, because it's like no one plays it this way. So
yeah.
shout out Phil Winston for figuring out my BS. But yeah, so I pretty much just used Lungs by CHVRCHES as a reference. And I was like, I'm going to recreate the snappy thing, or like the drum beat that happens here. So I pretty much did that. And then I had the idea for the pluck bass, and so I laid all that down. And we edited it too. But let's play that pluck bass with the hi-hats in the beginning. So we come in just with the bass.
Which is kind of like it's like a little bit choppy. Like it's predictable, but you're like, oh,
yeah,
it keeps pulling you.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
And it's simple, but it's like this cool texture.
Yeah.
Just to add to those other elements of the drums.
I think I even added in the stutter myself at this stage. A lot of the time you add in the stutter too, but I think I had already come up with that stutter. So I mean, I think that's something that I really just like learned from you and started doing on my own. So
yeah, it's just cool like ways to like bring rhythm and movement to certain parts. It's kind of unpredictable, but you know, it's fun.
yeah.
So there's that, and then I think I kind of mimicked something like with a rail hat.
Yeah, let's bring it in.
They kind of like play off each other.
Yeah. And it's great because it adds more energy just when we need it.
And it has like a little bit more open hat to it as well. So it's fun.
You want to talk about the white noise snare?
Oh, yeah. So I think originally I wanted it to sound like more intense, but then I was like not fitting correctly. Like I was like wanted it to be like kind of like almost like a Kanye. I think Kanye released his like
N-Words in Paris.
Yeah. Kind of like
that was the reference, believe it or not. Like this is a crazy list of references. Like we were inspired by Taylor's Reputation. If Reputation era, Taylor Swift collaborated with CHVRCHES and
Kanye production.
Kanye production. Insane. Yeah, but you know, that's music.
Yeah, you just take all these cool influences and stuff. So
yeah,
it's 2 snares. It's like a trash clap, I guess is what I call it. It's like, I think it's literally just some snare arp noise, and then I just trashed it with isotope trash, kind of super distorted. I think I filtered it a little bit here, you can see. I tried to put other stuff on it, but I think it just made it sound too intense when you saturated it and had other distortions, so I simplified it a little bit. And then, snare long noise. It's just, basically it's white noise.
Yeah.
Like the N-Words in Paris or whatever, like it's just not as long of a snare as that song, but it kind of just adds a cool texture to it rather than like, we kind of have this rim going for this part, and then the other like, put all the drums together.
I love how punchy the kick is.
Yeah, right? Well, but without this sounds cool.
Yeah. The punchy kick is essential, especially for the Lungs reference. Like, that, to me, that's what I heard in my head when making this.
Yeah. I think we even might have kept that original one you had. I think I just changed up the pattern a little bit from the
I guess that's why I like the kick.
Yeah. It was a cool kick, yeah. We kept that from the demo. That's why it's cool to make demos, sometimes the stuff just stays.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? And I think I layered it here with some of these other, like, more organic sounding ones.
Yeah, that's
like
key.
The pre-chorus part is made sound cooler and stuff. Yeah, some other just cool texture stuff. Is it one of these? So
yeah, the tonal snare is cool.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
add a little extra stuff.
Yeah. I think the drums in this are so key. It's part of what makes it feel very like energized and happy yet laid back. Like this song in particular, I'm really inclined to like sway and bounce.
Yeah, you want to make it like bouncy. You're kind of like, cause you could just have something simple, you know. But we kind of just
Yeah, the
switched it up a little
syncopation's
bit
great.
and did some cool, extra just texture percussion stuff. That makes it feel a little bit more human.
Yeah.
And just adds more feel to it.
I'm gonna